KBEntertainments.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it. Man, the moment I've been waiting on. The moment is here. All year, I've been waiting, watching all these highlights, all these NBA games to this point. Man, I got the Western Conference. This is what we're going to talk about. The playoffs, the Western Conference. Today we're talking about the Western Conference. Listen. First off, I'm going to break it down. A full breakdown of every series in the Western Conference. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna give y'all my predictions. And let me tell y'all, this one is kind of tough. It's kind of tough. But I can tell you what teams are most likely going to probably beat their team in a 7-game series. Now it's time to dive straight into it. Okay, the first team we're going to talk about. You know, anything can happen in the playoffs. Somebody can get injured. Somebody can get ejected. Somebody can get suspended in the game. Anything is possible. Somebody can choke. They usually play a certain way and then they go downhill. They just, for some reason, when it get tight, the pressure on them, they don't show up. Now the first game we're going to talk about, the Houston Rockets versus the Timberwolves. What can happen in this game? It's very possible. If I can make a prediction who's going to win this one's very tough. And let me tell you why it's tough. Let me tell you why. Listen. It's hard to bet against Chris Paul and James Harden. Just because in the past, Chris Paul has choked. He always somehow get hurt. We don't know how. He do something and he gets hurt and the series is pretty much over. James Harden, he just don't make no sense. He play his heart out during the regular season. He hit the playoffs and he chokes. He go downhill. We don't know what James Harden be at in the playoffs. I see a lot of people predicting the Rockets gonna beat the Warriors. I see a lot of people saying that. But I'm here to tell y'all, first we gotta see if James Harden actually gonna step up. Now, when it comes to playoffs, we know teams actually lock down on the defense. What can happen in this series, okay? A lot of the role players on the Rockets usually go crazy. They can focus on the role players and let James Harden and Chris Paul go crazy. And if they did that, they have a chance to win it. The Timberwolves have a chance to win it. But they do got some matchups that the Rockets may have some problems with. The Carter Towns, Kent Capella, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to be able to stop him. You're not. You're just not going to be able to stop him. Then you got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler will be probably guarding James Harden. It's going to be tough. James Harden, you're not going to be able to score just like you usually score because they're going to be locking down. The Timberwolves are really set for defense. You see the coach, he's known for defense. Then you got Andrew Wiggins. Who's a small forward on the Rockets? Trevor Ariza, he's starting. Yeah, Trevor Ariza, you may get hooped out. You may get locked down. This series right here, it's a 50-50. I think Chris Paul probably going to go crazy on Jeff Teague. He probably going to go crazy. But this is the reason why I can see, this is the only reason I have the Rockets winning this series. I have the Rockets winning this series simple just because they smack a lot of threes. If they play like they play in the regular season, this can be a cakewalk. But I'm telling y'all right now, the Timberwolves are a sleeper. They are a sleeper team. You can't just sleep on them. You see their roster and you're like, okay, their roster look nice. They got Jamal Crawford coming off the bench. They can get some buckets. They got some people that'll show up in crunch time. So I got this series. If I was going to put a percentage on it, I got 60%. 60% on Rockets, 40% Timberwolves. Simple. Simple. Let's get to the next series. The next series, I think this is a cakewalk for the Thunder. The Thunder versus the Jazz. This is gonna. I feel like there's no way the Jazz can do much against the Thunder. They have a lot of matchup problems they gotta worry about. We all know the Jazz been hooping in the regular season. They looked crazy. They beat the Warriors by 40. But you all know in the playoffs, it's a different animal. Donovan Mitchell, he's probably going to try to hoop. Again, he is a rookie, so they not experienced in the playoffs. So it's going to be tough for the Jazz. They got to match up with Carmelo, Paul George, and Westbrook. They have no one that can guard none of those dudes on their team. You got Rudy Gobert on the team. He's going to probably be guarding Steven Adams. That's a matchup I want to see. I want to see what Steven Adams, how he's going to respond to Rudy Gobert. Because you know Rudy Gobert, he's known for defense. He's going to be getting them blocks. He's going to be stopping some stuff. But this is it. This is no-brainer. I got the Thunder. I got the Thunder beating Jazz. Simple, easy. I think they're going to walk through them. It's just going to happen that way. It really is. Then the next series. Oh man, the next series. This one tough. We got the Pelicans and the Trailblazers. Man, look, the Pelicans throughout the season been hooping. A lot of stuff been happening. The Marcus Cousins have been down. It's crazy. But they formed up a team. Their team looked good. They've been playing nice. They've been playing great. You got Rondo, Drew Holiday over there. You got them boys over there. You got, what is his name? Mutachik? I think his name Mutachik. I don't even know. And you got Anthony Davis over here. Right now, the Trailblazers, y'all really can't match up with them. Y'all really can't. Y'all can't match up with them. I don't think Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum going to put him over the hump. Damian Lillard, he's a hoop. He's a pit bull. He be going crazy. He is the most clutchest, probably the most clutchest point guard that's in the playoffs right now. Because when that shot is on the line, and you give him that last second shot, let me tell you, he gonna hit it. Don't hit it. Don't go game 7. Hey, game 7, I got the Trailblazers. If they go game 7, Trailblazers. Listen, I think the Pelicans may win this series. But this series is a 50-50 series. This hard. You can go with the Trailblazers or you can go with the Pelicans. This is right here, tough. This is very tough right here. This is a 50-50 series. This right here is tough. Man, because Anthony Davis, you already know what he been doing. He going to go crazy. Ain't no one on the Trailblazers can literally stop him. I don't see no one stopping him. That's a matchup problem they're going to have to deal with. You got Rondo and Drew Holiday on CJ McCollum. They're going to be playing some D. They're going to be playing some good D. You know Rondo, he known for D and passing. He gonna be playing. He gonna be showing up. Damian Lillard, he be getting his buckets. He gonna be getting his buckets. But I'm about to tell y'all right now, I think the Trailblazers may be disappointed. So I'm gonna have to go with the Pelicans. What y'all think? Who y'all going with? I'm going with the Pelicans on that series. I'm going with the Pelicans. The next series, this is very simple. Who's gonna win this series? We got the Warriors and the Spurs. This simple. The Warriors don't have Steph Curry. How ironic they play the Spurs. That's crazy. How ironic is that? I'm thinking they're going to play somebody like the Thunder. Man, okay. All right. Yeah, they got a lot of matchup problems they got to deal with. Ain't no one that team guard KD. They don't got Kawhi. And no one that team can guard Clay at all. But you always can't roll out. You can't roll out the coach on the Spurs. You can't roll him out. He may give him a game. He may give him a game or two, but sorry, my Spurs. I like the Spurs. I'm a fan of the Spurs. But without Kawhi, I can't see y'all beating them. I really can't see y'all beating them. Just not in a 7-game series. And I can see the Spurs potentially pushing a game 6, but yeah, I got the Warriors in 5 in that series. I just can't see the Spurs doing it without Kawhi, man. Yeah, man, we seen it last year, man, but it didn't happen. They got hurt. Kawhi went down, the Spurs went down. Their powers went away. But the Warriors, they got it easy. They're gonna beat the Spurs, and Steph Curry's gonna come back in the second series. He gonna come back, and they probably gonna go crazy. It's hard betting against the Warriors. It really is. I'm not a huge Warriors fan at all, but yeah, I know you gotta like that boy Steph, and he smacked them threes. And that's my full breakdown. That's the full breakdown I got, man. I got y'all, man. Listen, what y'all think? Who y'all think is gonna win in the first round? Let me know y'all predictions. Hey, hit me up in the comment section. Y'all know what time it is. Like, subscribe. Hey, hit that notification button. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get it.